Hello and welcome back, everybody. It's your one and only Crazy Tyler here, coming back at you with some more Aztec Warriors Connected franchise. Sorry about the wait. I've been doing a lot of editing and trying to figure out how to format this. I've been doing a lot of things behind the scenes, so I really appreciate the wait for you guys and watching the video. After the draft, we signed some players, we made some trades, we made some moves. Other teams have made moves. I'll discuss that in the next video, next episode. But right now, we're just gonna talk about our players that we have acquired and what this future is starting to look like for the Aztec Warriors. So let's take a look at Jameson Kemp from Oregon University. He is a former running back, wide receiver, and he's a star dev. That's how he was. I literally just saw him and it said star dev. But he was a former running back, and he played his last 2 years at Oregon as a quarterback after being a wide receiver and running back for the Oregon Ducks. And then we got superstar development, Dylan White from Texas. Like Bengal was said, hook 'em horns. This man is a monster. He's been a party animal, but he's also a good guy. Does a lot of things for Make-A-Wish Foundation for Texas. He's a beast, man. He's just an amazing guy. I mean, he needs to work on some of his blocking skills. He's more of your running type of fullback, but it's going to be good with this type of offense that we run, kind of with the Baltimore offense type of deal. So he's going to be utilized a whole lot in this franchise for this year especially. And then we got Matthias Mathis from Notre Dame, 21 years old, 5'11", 226. The guy is built like a running back. He has some running back skills. We could probably use him as a wide receiver running back thing, kind of like Hunter Green. He's just a lower tier version of him. So, and then we just got some offensive linemen for depth for the preseason. Hunter Forbes from Alabama State. Cody Schaub from Texas. He is a very sought after, really good player. He might actually break the starting roster this upcoming season. And then you got Junior Logan, who also from Notre Dame, really good. 3 type of technique defensive end, but he's just depth right now. Then we got Zach Morris from Utah, more depth at the position. Not really the best type of player, but he is pretty decent for the preseason. Then we got the trade from Mill Williams for the future 6th round pick. And tell you what, he's on the last year of his deal. They were really deep at D tackle, so they decided to trade him to us, and he was like the 4th defensive tackle on the roster. So pretty good steal for the Aztec Warriors. And then you got Freddy Trujillo from New Mexico State University. We are picking up some in-state players that we looked throughout the last year during the season, and he looks pretty good. He has some power moves to him. He's more your traditional type of linebacker that stops and stuffs to run, I'm assuming, but he looks pretty good as of right now. And then we picked up some free agents like Kubu Kelly, looks pretty good. Kind of on the slower side though, probably going to play some slot this preseason. Then we got Adonis Cruz from Southern Miss, also a really good player. Pretty raw, he's pretty fast enough. He has some press coverage. He doesn't have much of a tackling repertoire to him right now, but he can learn that over time. Zone coverage needs some work, but he's pretty good as a raw player. And then Manny Daniels from SMU. He went to SMU, but he is from New Mexico. And man, he looks really good. He reminds me of Marquise Blair, who used to be on the Seattle Seahawks a couple years ago. He looks amazing. He has some good tackling. His coverage is pretty raw, but as you can see, he is from New Mexico. Over time, I think he's going to be a good player. Right now, he is pretty raw as well, but I would like to have him be the starting player for us. And then we got Quinn Peterson, the former middle linebacker, moved back to safety from Northwestern University. He is like a Cam Chancellor type of build. He's not the biggest hitter, though. That's the only subtle difference with him. But he is good in tackling from that, being from a linebacker. So he looks pretty good. He's from North Dakota State. And yeah. Anyways, let's get to the training camp. And I tell you what, Jamison Kemp, I'm not going to show the whole thing because I had to redo it a couple times. But man, this guy is a good talent. Like I said, a lot of these players that we picked up are pretty raw. I want to see what he was like. And I'm really excited because he has that running ability that we've been kind of looking for, even though Clayton Tune has some running ability to him, but not as much as Kemp. Kemp is pretty good, and he also has former wide receiver and running back past previous experience. And look at what we got. We got the superstar development for Mr. Jamison Kemp. And he gets a skill point 2000 XP. I mean, at this point, he should probably be our starting quarterback, right? Right? Well, we all hope so for the Aztec Warriors. And then we're going to take a look at Ricky Ray, the running back from Georgia Tech. We're trying to get him going as well. He looks pretty good. A good combination of speed, power, elusiveness. I mean, the guy is pretty good. And I think for a third-round pick, I think he's going to be a steal. A lot of teams are going to probably regret not taking him a round or two earlier, probably, because he's already a pretty high overall. And I kind of like seeing what he looks like so far for the Aztec Warriors. And let's give Jamison Kemp a strong arm upgrade here. He needs to work on his deep and medium accuracy, in which we get 1 deep and 2 medium. And then Ricky Ray, we're gonna get some, I believe, some elusive back here. Power back, he's already pretty powerful. We want to work more on his speed, but instead we get some acceleration and spin move. Tyquan Thornton was one of the players during the training camp, and he was pretty good as well. He gets an upgrade here, pretty good. If you can see, pretty good catching. Owen Popo, he was another player that was in the training camp, looked pretty good. He got 3 block shedding, pretty good upgrade there. As you can see, he's pretty good. We're going to be utilizing him a lot in the linebacker position. And then Lewis Seen was also really amazing. He gets a really good upgrade right there. And then Anthony Booth. He is also one of the players that we acquired during the draft or preseason, and he was pretty good. Got 3 tackling, gets a little bit better, and the coverage a little bit better as well. Dalton Bolden, this man, this freak of nature, is gonna get an upgrade, and he's gonna only get 1 power move, unfortunately. But man, is pretty good so far. And then Chris Knox, I think we're gonna give him playmaker here, get him some more vision, break tackling. He gets 4 short routing and 2 medium route running. That is pretty good. He needs to work on that medium route, but his short route doesn't need to be worked on anymore. And then Desmond Ritter, we're gonna get some improviser on him. Him and Kemp are gonna be most definitely competing for the starting role this year. So I'm kind of looking forward to see what he can do. Anyways, guys, we're going to go face up the Miami Dolphins right here, right now, in preseason game 1. And here we go, guys. Preseason week 1. Here's what we got. Immediately, first play, Jamal Adams coming in with a sack. Now, I want to let everyone know why I have this music track in the background playing. It's because, I mean, it's louder, obviously, because the in-game audio was messed up for recording. So I had to work with what I got. So there's not going to be no audio for in-game. So you're just going to be hearing the audio from me and the music. But if you can see right here, the defense, the starting defense is doing pretty well against Tua. I know it's Tua after all. But, I mean, the defense is breaking passes up, making sacks, pressuring Tua. Pretty good start, but there's been some issues, though, along the way. Like this, we let an open gap happen right there, with Tua able to run right through and get the first down. We'll move forward a little bit faster here. He'll throw the ball to OBJ, Odell Beckham. His number will be changed back to 3 here real soon. And here's the starting offense for us for right now. Clayton Tune's the starter at the moment. And then you'll hand off to Davis Price. Right now, he's going to get most of the carries this preseason because of James Robinson is holding out for a new contract. I don't know if that's going to really work to his advantage because, yeah, he was pretty decent last year, but he wasn't like 1,500 yard rusher. And speaking of rushing, Matt Landers right here, you're going to see, Tune's going to call him over. He hands it off. A big 6'4", 6'5" wide receiver just running and tumbling down the field. We're looking for him to be have a breakout year because last year he showed flashes, but we're trying to hope to see that he will show bigger flashes. Davis Price almost got the touchdown there, but then they go into hurry-up offense with a triple option, and that is the first touchdown for Dylan White. And the man in this preseason was pretty phenomenal, even though you're going to see later on, a little bit of a spoiler right now, he does get stopped a couple times in this game, and they're pretty key that he was supposed to win. But it's a good start for Dylan White there. Let's move forward. After they lost a possession, Clayton Tune showing his wheels and gets the first down. Then Tune here on 4th and 8 throws the ball to Melton, and he will get the first down. I like Bo Melton, man. He was one of my favorite wide receivers coming out of Rutgers and went to the Seattle Seahawks. I was pretty impressed with him, but then he got picked up by the Packers practice squad. As you can see, we almost tried to throw to him, but it bounced off. Jamison Kemp is in the game. We're going to go with read option. Kemp showing a little bit of power, but he couldn't push all the way through. Then they're trying to go college type of offense here, trying to go hurry up, making some plays at the line. Kemp saw an opening up the middle, didn't get the first down, unfortunately. And they're going to try to call another play here. It's going to be another play action, and he squeaks by for the first down using that running back power that he used to have back in Oregon. Now it's 3rd and 4 in the 6-yard line, and Green is in the slot, but they'll hand it to Ricky Ray, who gets the first down, but they were not content with that, so they try to go hurry up, and Kemp will hand it off to Ray again, and he will fight his way forward for another touchdown. Second touchdown of the game for the Warriors, his first alongside with Dylan White. So the running back core is starting to look pretty decent so far for this Aztec Warriors. As you can see, our defense is pretty good even as our backups are in. Jack Bowers, who's the starting quarterback for them right now, or, well, starting for this part of the preseason. He will throw it, and that's another good pass breakup by Kubu Kelly, I believe that's who it was. Peterson is still playing linebacker, but he's going to be that money linebacker role, and there was a sack. Boogie Basham, one of the off-season acquisitions from that trade from the New York Giants, and it's looking pretty good. That Moutier trade's looking pretty good now. and they would have punted the way to us. Green is technically the return man. If he just beat his man there, he would have probably went to the house on that. Kemp didn't have the extra boost that I was expecting for on that play, but regardless, pretty good still. Going for the triple option here, trying to see. He will toss it out to Ricky Ray. College-like speed option type play. And he broke another tackle, trying to break another, but couldn't. But he got a big gain there. That was very impressive from Ricky Ray. And there's a lot of audibles being called. Now, I saw X right there open, but you got to understand, Knox he beat his man. He had open availability, but he overthrew him. But right there, Greg Robinson with the catch, and that was pretty impressive for him. And look, you got Green playing running back and gaining a big chunk of yardage. That's a 21-yard run. And I'm excited to see what he can do for us. I mean, Hunter Green, man. Also, by the way, did you know Hunter Green is from Pennsylvania? And then Jamison Kemp with a rushing touchdown. You guys can tell, you can see the theme here. We are a rushing team. Passing is not really our best suited thing. And that's why I like Kemp. Kemp can probably bring that to the organization. Now, we move forward in the second quarter here, and Barrios gets taken for a loss there. I forget who that was, but that was a pretty good stop. And then Bowers is rolling out, and he gets almost intercepted by Trujillo. Trujillo needs to make that grab, but you gotta remember, he's a run-stopping linebacker. He's not really your typical coverage linebacker. But you can see we were missing tackles, but we were still able to get the stop. Now it's 3rd and 10 with a minute left. Through to Bo Melton, and Melton will run out of bounds. He had a lot of speed, and he has a good upside for his future. Running back screen to Green, the green screen, and that was a first down. Really impressive. Broke a tackle as well. The Pennsylvania kid is making his point proven here in Miami and for New Mexico as well. And then Kemp was trying to hurry up, trying to get an audible called, trying to throw it, and he underthrew it to Nolan Turner, who I like a whole lot. He was one of my favorite players, but unfortunately he wasn't my favorite right there, getting the interception from yours truly, Jamison Kemp. You can see he's been underthrowing and overthrowing his targets. He is very raw in the medium and deep game. But Trujillo with the rush on Jack Bowers there, breaking the A gap, I believe that was. And then that was supposed to be a screenplay, and he overthrew his wide receiver over there. Ricky Ray gets handed the ball, breaks a tackle, breaks another, well, trying to. He was rumbling and stumbling and getting any crumble of yardage he could. Trying to prove his point to be the starter. That gap closed very quick for Kemp, but he still went for it and got the first down for us. I'm losing breath right now, guys, trying to call this preseason game. That RPO to Thaddeus Moss, who we reacquired, he's doing pretty good for us. And then I think this play right here is unfortunate. Another interception for Nolan Turner and from Jamison Kemp. And I think that we've seen enough Kemp for now. We want to see more Ritter and Max Duggan. Moving forward, we already got an idea what Kemp is all about. We were not full on defense right there for that running play. And then Bell was there to stop it. And They go for another run and gets upended. That's Trujillo again. He's making plays everywhere. He's your run-stopping linebacker, and he showed a little bit of coverage earlier too, so been pretty impressive so far from him. But right there, that's a first down. I think that was on the rookie. And we move forward a little bit here. They'll hand it off. Nice stop for Smoke Monday. Very impressed for him. He's trying to break the roster. Still try to hold his spot on the team. If Bowers didn't slide there, you could have saw his head taken off by Smoke. Now, there's Ty Chandler making a great case for himself here with a 14-yard run. I've liked him in IRL and also in Madden. He's a really good blend of speed and power as well. Not as much as Ricky Ray. Anyways, that was a good grab by the receiver there. And it's an RPO right to Thaddeus. We've seen that play thrown to Higgins before, and Moss is also showing that he can do it. And it looks like he didn't get the first down. That was a block in the back anyways, so that's not going to, But surprisingly, right there, they declined the penalty. They didn't take the penalty; they declined it. So it gives an opportunity for 4th and 1, and this is what I was talking about. Dylan White got upended by 2 defenders up in the A gap. Just really unfortunate for him there. But anyways, Quinn Peterson with an INT. Amazing grab. This is why we moved him to safety, folks. Because him in the linebacker position, he's just making phenomenal plays. Maybe we should have had him play linebacker more, but we want to see what he can do as a safety, but that was pretty good. Ritter's out running and scrambling, and he gets a good gain of 7. See, he's also a running type of quarterback with better accuracy than Kemp does. So, and there's Emmanuel Wilson I've liked. He gets the first down. Now it's 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Trying to make some changes at the line, and Dylan White gets stopped again by the rookie Price, former first rounder, or projected first round. I think he went in the 2nd. Speed option, that was way too early from Ritter. He should have just took it and punched it right in, but he's not as powerful as Kemp is, so that's why he flipped it. And then they're making some adjustments at the line. Ritter will swing it out to White, and he gets his 2nd touchdown in the game, his 1st receiving. So you can see White is pretty good as a fullback, but he needs to work on some things. His power game has always been pretty good for Texas, but here in the pros, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Now we move forward a little bit here in the 4th, and Andrew Booth with a nice deflection, even though it was not that playable, still a pretty good effort from him. Then Bowers will throw it away with the pressure in his face, gets hit by Boogie Basham. Right now, Boogie Basham's proven his point. He might actually take that job away over, but you can see that even our offense ain't perfect. But we're going hurry up college style. This time, he will hand it to Chandler, gets stuffed again, gets the yard back. Now, it's 3rd and 10 now, with 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter, up by 4. He would throw an interception. Max Duggan threw an interception to Jones right there. Not a good first impression for Duggan there with his first drive being stopped immediately with an interception. Bowers will throw it and gets deflected, almost intercepted by Andrew Booth, man. He's really proven his case right now for this team. And it's 2nd and 6, and that is intercepted by Damari Mathis. And I think he is going to take this all the way to the house for the Aztec Warriors. Pretty good acquisition from that trade that we made, bringing back Riley Moss to the Denver Broncos. We gave him a Bronco back, but we got a Bronco back in to receive. And let's be honest, he did get beat on that play. So even though that was a good interception, doesn't mean that it was good in coverage. And that's a sack by multiple men. Simmons, the rookie, was in there first, I believe, to get the sack. And Bowers is trying to figure out how to throw it, and Booth drops an easy, well, not really easy, but a decent interception. That will be it for the ball game. Now we get some upgrades for Kemp here. We're going to do improviser, hopefully work on some of that deep accuracy, mid, which we do, and throw on a run, which is pretty important for him. Gets 80 throw on the run. That throw under pressure needs some work. Only a 73. Yikes. And then we got Lewis Seen here. He will get an upgrade here. And that is going to be 4 awareness upgrade with a press and a zone coverage. Looking pretty good so far from him. Now we go to next week. And we're going to do training and practice. And unfortunately, we're going to have some injuries. As you can see, Robinson and Wilson both were running backs. Robinson's already holding out, so that's not a big old injury. But Emmanuel Wilson being injured is not going to be good for him. And then hit pointer for the rookie Trujillo. So he is going to be out this game. We got some upgrades to do. Paris Johnson, he'll get an agility upgrade. Looking pretty good. Chris Knox will get a deep threat upgrade. And he will get 2 deep route and 1 medium and a catching traffic. Looking good so far. Andrew Booth is going to get a zone upgrade here with 2 zone and agility and some other stuff. Then we're going to assign some players. Since Trujillo got injured, we're going to assign Sidney Carmichael, who is a pretty old rookie, but looks pretty good. And then we're going to assign Michael Carter in the place of Emmanuel Wilson. And then here we go. Week 2 of the preseason against the Buffalo Bills. I forgot their name. I don't know why I forgot Buffalo. I was going to say New York. They are technically New York, but they also technically other stuff too. We're going to try to hurry up this video. We're going to speed up the gameplay a little bit. But you see right there, Dalton Bolden with a sack fumble on Josh. On Josh Allen, man. That was pretty impressive. Well, they're saying it's Olby, but I think it was, it wasn't him. Yeah, Olby was the one that picked it up. But Bolden with an amazing sack fumble. Good start so far against a starting, and then there he is again, I believe. This is a pretty impressive start. 3rd and 19. We're gonna just pick up the video here because there's a lot to show that I didn't want to miss out. And then Valentine with the interception. Carrington Valentine, pretty silent from first game, but this game he made his name known to Josh Allen. And that was pretty impressive. If you look again, just blanketed Shakir right there. That's what we're hoping for this season from him. And then here comes Jamison Kemp. Last week was not the best week for him. He had the 2 interceptions, but we're still looking forward to see what he has to offer. All right, it's 1st and 10 at the 49. He will throw it right to Greg Robinson for the 1st down. And then they go hurry up. They're kind of confused what to do. He will hand it off to Ricky Ray up the gap. That was an open space. All that real estate for Ricky Ray to run through. Good start for the offensive line and Ricky Ray. But right there, Kemp tried, and guess who that is? That is Justin Simmons, the former free agent and the former safety for the Denver Broncos. Gets a touchdown off the fumble on Kemp. Play action from him. Kemp is starting to look for somebody. He got pressured and threw an interception right to the defender right there. But thankfully for him, in his case, Douglas will not. And that was was that a clothesline from Douglas? I'm not too sure. But anyways, Kemp gets lucky. Ed Oliver with the hitting the quarterback early. So, and Nielsen, Coach Nielsen, is letting the official know that what he saw was not wrong. Ricky Ray with a good broken tackle on the stiff arm and gets about almost 10. Chandler comes into the game. Kemp keeps it on the handoff. He doesn't know how to slide for some odd reason, so he's just going to dive. I don't know. He's going to have to learn that throughout his time. Ricky Ray gets stopped for a loss of 4. They try hurrying up here. Kemp is trying to make adjustments at the line. Kemp runs again and dives for a good gain. Now it's 3rd and a little bit more manageable. Manageable, not manageable. I don't know how to talk today for some odd reason. But anyways, Kemp will throw it up the middle to Green, the gadget player. Gets the first down. Kemp with another audible at the line. Ricky Ray will take the handoff with a good gain, about 7 right there. And then Kemp will do an RPO bubble screen to Williams. And that's a good broken tackle and extra yards for Devon Williams, trying to break this roster as well. Ricky Ray gets a good gain, but gets stopped immediately. Now let's start picking up the pace here. Man in motion. We'll have Ray go up the gut. Almost gets the touchdown, but instead, now it's 3rd and goal. And Tyron Davis Price comes in as a fullback. Kemp was trying to hand it, flip it to the running back, to Ricky Ray, but it didn't work out the way he was hoping. They're going for it on 4th and 4. And he gets the touchdown. Ricky Ray with another rushing touchdown. Pretty impressed with him so far. Now we're just going to move forward a little bit through this game. Try to cut some time. You know, we don't want to hold you guys here too long and don't want to have too much of a long video. Milton Williams with a sack. So that's pretty nice right there to end the first. Now, beginning of the second quarter, Kemp will swing it out to Robinson. The same play from last week to Thaddeus Moss. Goes to now Robinson on that RPO. Now Kemp's making some adjustments at the line. Hurries up, throws it, and it gets battered away by the defense. And this is when it gets kind of crazy, all right? So Joey Owens has 89 speed and acceleration, I believe. None of our guys who are faster than him couldn't catch up. And Joey Owens gets the touchdown off of the punt return. So that was kind of insane. Might have to boost his speed up a little bit here because false advertisement showing that he had 89 speed, which showed that he had 99. Madden needs to balance that out. Williams with a good grab in traffic. Tight coverage by the defense. Kemp hikes the ball. It's read option, and they knew that was going to happen. And then 2nd and 14. Kemp tries to run it, and he gets sacked by Billings. So now they're just trying to figure out what to do next. Now it's 3rd and long. They'll just throw it to Chandler, or hand it off to him rather, and stop a couple yards short, but they're just going to go for it. So they're just going to run again, and just gets stopped just barely on inches right there. So we're just going to move forward a little bit here, move fast, and it's 4th and 15 for them now, and we're going to try to block this punt, and almost Brady Breeze almost got a hand on it, but instead, good field position for this offense. Now it's 1st and 10, almost at the 2-minute warning. Kemp runs out. He says, screw it. I'm just going to take it myself. You can block for me or not. I don't care. I'm going to go for it. And he got a good gain on it, too. But Ricky Ray's like, okay, watching what I can do. And Ricky Ray rumbling and stumbling for a first down right there. Now it's 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. He'll hand it off to Ray again, cuts the corner a little bit there, and gets almost a first down. Now it's 2nd and 1 on the 1-yard line. And Kemp gets sacked immediately. Couldn't throw the ball in time for Chandler. Now Kemp is seeing an open receiver, but didn't. He tried to run, but Madden's animations sucked Kemp right into the defensive lineman, so that was lovely. And then, doesn't matter, because Hunter Green, the running back wide receiver, gets the touchdown. So far, he's looking pretty good this preseason. I am kind of convinced having him play. Since we lost Joe Reed, I'm kind of convinced that he is going to be the replacement for Joe Reed moving forward. So I'm kind of excited for that. Then Ty Chandler gets a good first down. Desmond Ridder is now in the game. He will throw it and overthrown and almost intercepted by Matthew, the defensive back. Then he will dump it off to Moss and he would get the first down. I think that was short, but that's why they're going hurry ups before they call it. And Hunter Green gets the handoff, and he rumbles and stumbles for a first down. The man can catch. The man can run. What else can this man not do? Probably play quarterback, maybe, or corner. But Scarborough, the rookie, sacks Ridder there. And another tackle for loss to Ridder. This defense for the Buffalo Bills is pretty dangerous for even their backups. And then Chris Knox with a difficult grab. That is pretty, that was pretty tough grab for him. And then Dylan White with the grab right there. Getting the first down. Oh no, he didn't get the first down. He was short, my correction. And then he will throw a deep ball. Moss is the defensive back there on the rookie. So welcome to the NFL, rookie. Just got covered and mossed. Anyways, we've fast forward a little bit more. It's 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line, and he overthrows his target, unfortunately. Now it's 3rd and 6 now. Hunter Green with the screen gets a first down. I think that's what we're going to call him, the Screen Green, or Mean Green. I don't know what you should call him, but Ty Chandler with the first down right there. Tell me down in the comments what should Hunter Green's nickname should be. Ty Chandler gets the grab here, or carry, rather. It's 2nd and 1 now at the 40-yard line. Disley in motion. Hands it off to Michael Carter with a good 5-yard gain. That's his first carry of the game. Trying to make adjustments to the line. Ridder swings out right. Sees a wide receiver open. That is Chris Knox. Whoop! Right there, and that is a touchdown. What a juke move for a 6'5", 220-plus pound wide receiver. Just made that defender look like a freaking joke on a basketball court-like move. Anyways, it's now 1st and 10 at the 24 for the Bills. Owens with the 2-yard run. That's his first carry on offense. But on special teams, he was pretty dangerous. And with his second carry, he shows us again why he is really good. Mind you, he's from Idaho University, so we gotta inspect those potatoes that Joey Owens was eating over there, because he looks like a freak of nature speed freak. Duggan with a good run. Didn't see no one really open. Now it's 2nd and 6. Duggan will run it again. He had Thaddeus Moss right there, but he had a defender right in the area. Could have picked it off. So he ran it instead. He will play action it and throw it to Moss. He breaks the tackle with that stiff arm. And what an amazing touchdown for Mr. Thaddeus Moss. Randy Moss's son. Even though he doesn't have much of the hoops like his dad, but he has power to his game. Nice grab. Breaks basically 2 tackles on 2 defenders. Now we move forward a little bit. Josh Paschal, one of our additions to this team from a trade from the Lions. And we move forward a little bit. Sacked by Bernard, and that's when we jump in on 2nd and 20 at the 45-yard line near midfield, basically in midfield. Making some more adjustments. Duggan rolls out right, and then that is Bo Melton with the nice grab, just going down and getting the yardage. Duggan, now it's 3rd and 5. He will throw it right to Thaddeus Moss and gets the first down. So far, Thaddeus is looking pretty good. I thought someone would have swooped him up in free agency, but no one did. And he's proven his case. He should probably be tight end 2 this year, at least, to Higgins. Duggan getting pressured. He is powering right through and almost gets the first down. Just inches short. Now it's 3rd down, and Hunter Green with an open lane, and he gets a good gain right there. Stopped at the 5-yard line. Now he sees that gap, but that gap closes immediately. Now Chandler's back into the game. 2nd and goal. He will overthrow Thaddeus. Thaddeus was wide open, but DeMar Hamlin almost got the interception on Duggan there. That should be Duggan's type of game right here, is the end zone. He will throw it. Melton drops the ball, but to his credit, it was a difficult ball to catch. And Carson Wentz will miss his receiver there. He's now in Buffalo. But he will not miss number 18, who goes down with an injury. And then it's 1st and 10. Overthrows his receiver again. Good old classic Wentz. 2nd and 10 now at the 42. But this time, good defense. By the defense right there from Mathis. And overthrows his receiver again. So far, so good. Now it's back to offense. Duggan sees something that he likes. He will throw it on a crossing pattern, and it will be overthrown and intercepted. Duggan, a lot of these quarterbacks so far have been overthrowing and underthrowing their targets. And it's been kind of aggravating. Just like Joey Owens, he's going to now be in my nightmares for the rest of the day. And probably throughout the night as well. He is pretty crazy, but either way, we lost this one. But let's get over the stats here. And so far, Desmond Ritter's looking like probably going to be the starter moving into week 1 of the regular season. I like Kemp and Duggan and Toon, but right now, I think Ritter's going to be the starter. Chandler did pretty good, but Ricky Ray did pretty well as well with 2 touchdowns with over 100 yards rushing with 5 broken tackles. Thaddeus with 142 yards and a touchdown. Anyways, guys, I'm going to call the video here. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and comment down below what you liked about this preseason. Who do you think is going to make the team? Who's going to stay? Who's going to leave? All that stuff. So anyways, guys, I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Crazy Tyler, logging out.